Hello everyone, welcome back to Romania Part 4. Today we're going to take a brief look at a couple of attractions in Brașov, to include the Black Church, named as such because a fire marred the outer walls for quite some time. And then we're going to take a look at the Rope Street. And after that we're going to head out to Bran Castle, or Dracula's Castle. Did go inside the church. Photography was not allowed, so being compliant as I am, I did not take any pictures inside. And you can see even Starbucks is invaded here, so a little bit of America for you. The church is very old. I believe it was built in the 13th century. It has been continuously occupied, used as a church ever since. Walked about 2 blocks over to what they call Rope Street, which is one of the narrowest streets in Europe. It's only about 80 meters long, and it's no more than 1.5 meters wide at any one point. And it is actually a street, not a sidewalk. That's me clowning around in there like I had nothing better to do. Alright, this is Bran Castle. It's very impressive, very large. Inside, the rooms tend to be smaller than you would think, but we'll show you that in just a minute. This was a paid attraction, although as I recall it didn't cost very much. I want to say maybe $7 or $8, which is pretty economical. This is the stone path leading up to the castle. There's some stairs. Get inside. There's a brief history of Bram Stoker, who wrote the book based on Vlad Dracul, or Count Dracula. This is exactly what I thought a castle would look like inside, so I was not disappointed. Lots of artifacts. Most everything, well, some of the stuff's behind glass. A lot of it's out, just can't go and sit down. Furniture's original themed. I'm guessing it's pretty fragile, so they don't want you over there messing around with it. This is Count Dracula's castle, but even there, apparently Count Dracula celebrated Christmas also. I'll show you, there's his Christmas tree. Wonder what Santa brought him. Alright, and this is just going to be kind of a walking tour through the castle. It's not in the order the pictures were taken, but tried to put it into a sequence that wasn't too obnoxious. Most, if not all, of the displays inside here had things in English, I believe Hungarian, and also Romanian. I think there are 3 different languages on most of the plaques. It was kind of damp and cold. It was wintertime, and I imagine that's what the castle would have been like back when it was in active use. This is kind of an armor room. And then we go out onto what they call the terrace, or the crenellations, where they used to use to defend the castle. Had a really nice view of the surrounding mountains. This is up on the terrace looking down into the courtyard. Again, it looks a lot smaller when you're inside looking into the inner courtyard. The castle, a lot of the bulk is the thickness of the walls for the defense. Again, we're down on the ground level here. back up top looking down. I believe there's a soda machine or a souvenir machine, and there it is. Kind of brings you into the modern day while you're in the castle. And as it's getting late in the evening, the sun's starting to go down. I tried to get a few nice pictures. I'm not sure how well I did, but with the sun setting behind the castle. And then we're going to head off to Sighișoara, which is Count Dracula's birthplace, and we'll take a quick tour of that tomorrow. This is the hotel I stayed in, the Casa Savri. It's very nice, very old. The people that run the place were wonderful. I was on the second floor, and it was kind of nice to see they had glass in the floor. You could see down to the first floor from the second floor. I stayed in the Wilhelm Leinhardt room. It's one of the larger rooms in the hotel. Exposed wood, kind of stuff I just really like. Quick tour of the room. Nice modern bathroom in here. Pretty darn cool. They don't have rooms like this in the States. All right, this is the dining area downstairs. On the first floor, they had a small bar in there and a little pool table. Again, they were all decorated out for Christmas. They weren't serving dinner, so we went up to this restaurant up on top of the hill. It's very nice. Some of the decorations on the outside courtyard. And then from up top, looking back down at the courtyard in the hotel right there. This is about all I have for part 4. We'll pick it up tomorrow, part 5, and we'll go tour around Sighișoara and see some of the sights.